Hey everybody, and welcome back to another episode of my Philadelphia Union MLS Let's Play. And since you last joined us, we beat Toronto FC in the first leg of the conference semifinal playoff, 2-1. And now today, what I have for you guys is a potential triple header if we move on from the conference semifinal and go into the conference final. If we do advance from the Toronto FC game, I will be showing you guys the next two legs of the conference final. And this is the lineup that we're going to be going with for the second leg. Rosenberry, Elliott, McKenzie, Matt Real holding down the back line. Bedoya, Derek Jones in center midfield. And then we have Ilsinho on the right wing. Dochkow as that center attacking mid since he's come back from his suspension. And since David Akam is still coming off an injury, we're going to have Fabian Herbers playing that winger role. And then we're going to have Juan Agudelo as our main striker. And let's get into the game. All right. I was actually scouting this South African center back just right before recording. Actually, I was talking about signing him, but I'm actually exploring bringing back Tim Ream from Fulham because I want a mentor for McKenzie now that Trusty's gone. I know that Trusty wasn't much of a mentor, but I want to develop Mark McKenzie as much as possible. And I think bringing in Tim Ream from Fulham would be a great idea because he has, I'm pretty sure he was captain for Fulham for a while they were in the championship. But yeah, I think he could be a great mentor for McKenzie and also maybe Richie Marquez even. How old is Marquez? 24? I think he's a little too old to be for mentorship to have any effect on him. But it looks like we're going to get a free kick here. And Michael Bradley is sent off in the 36th minute. That's huge for this game because we're already up on aggregate. Dochkow crosses it in. Derek Jones heads it over the box, or heads it over the crossbar. That would be something if we win the MLS Cup in our first season. That's something I've done multiple playthroughs with the Union, but I've never been able to win the MLS Cup in my first season. And really, I had my expectations set fairly low for this year. I expected to finish 6th place, and we ended up in 2nd. Well, that's Football Manager for you. Anything can happen, really. Altidore, Vasquez. Haven't had many highlights in this game. Still at 3.5 minutes, already halfway through the first game. A nice save by Andre Blake. So quickly, I want to talk about the Union's most recent signing at the time of recording this. I think his name is Coronel. He's a Brazilian goalkeeper who played for the feeder team for Red Bull Salzburg. That's really interesting since Ernst Tanner, our new sporting director, came from not RB Leipzig. I keep saying RB Leipzig. Salzburg Red Bulls. I think he sees this Brazilian goalkeeper as a potential future for the team, and also to fill in while Andre Blake is away at the Gold Cup. But you got to think, Ernst Tanner is a guy that's brought in all these star players in the past and developed them, and then sold them for big amounts of money. So I think that he may have the intention of, not this season, but maybe next season or the season after, selling Andre Blake, because I think Andre Blake has said that he might want to make the jump to Europe someday, and I think he can. I could see him playing in the Championship in England, or potentially even the Premier League for a team like I don't know, Bournemouth, one of those mid-table to lower-table teams fighting against relegation. I think it's a possibility. And I think this Brazilian goalkeeper could be the potential heir for the goalkeeper position. And that's a goal by Juan Agudelo, his 19th in this MLS season. I think that's his 14th for us. Let's see that replay again. Rosenberry, Ilsinho. Beautiful cross by Rosenberry. But the formation next year, I'm still really deciding on what kind of shape I want to do. All right, we're going to take up Bedoya since he's injured. I've been talking so much that I haven't been really paying attention. I don't have any midfielders on the bench for Craval. So I think we're going to have Derek Jones in there. Warren Craval, he's more of a... Maybe if I drop him back. There we go. He's more of a defensive midfielder. And I re-signed Warren Craval as well because he's just he's another good depth piece. And he doesn't count as an international player because I believe he has dual citizenship to the U.S. and to Guyana. Craval on the edge of the box. And this looks like it's just going to be the end of the game highlight. Yeah. It doesn't matter anyway. Because if they do score, we're still up on aggregate. So we will be moving on to the next round. So this will be a 3-game episode. Officially. And there's the whistle. All right, and we move on aggregate after Michael Bradley. Michael Bradley actually got sent off. We beat Toronto FC earlier in the year, 5-0. Michael Bradley got sent off shortly after it was like the 60-something minute. And then after that, we scored like 5 goals. But anyway, we are moving on to the conference finals. And the Philadelphia Union have won their first ever playoff series in their history. Eastern Conference semifinal. Do the press conference later. Rosenberry shines. It's going to suck getting rid of Rosenberry, man. I'm really not excited about that. Okay. So who are we playing next? Do we not know yet? So Atlanta United actually defeated NYCFC. Wow. 4-0. So it looks like we're very possibly going to play Atlanta United. And I think we have a better chance against Atlanta United than NYCFC. Well, anyway, guys, I'll be back for the next game. I'm going to skip ahead to right before the next game, and I'll keep you updated on what's going on with the playoffs. So just a quick update for you guys. 2 things. Juan Agudelo has actually won USA Player of the Year. And also, we will be playing Atlanta United in the conference final of the MLS playoffs. And I do believe that Sporting Kansas City, hold on, let me find it. Western Conference Final, LA Galaxy and Sporting Kansas City. So I'll be back with the next game with the first leg against Atlanta United in the conference final, guys. I'll see you then. Hey guys, and welcome back. And a quick update on the potential of Rosenberry leaving. So it looks like he has some interest from the Montreal Impact as well as a few other MLS teams. So it's looking as if it's more than likely he will be leaving after the end of the season. And now let's get on to the team lineup. So we got Andre Blake in at goalkeeper. Same back line as the last game. Alejandro Bedoya and Tokle Sigersi playing in the midfield. Ilsinho on the right wing, David Akam on the left, and Borik Dolchko holding it down in the center. And, of course, we have Juan Agudelo playing that advanced forward role. And now let's get on to the first leg of the conference finals against Atlanta United. passionate. Okay. So it's looking more and more of a possibility that we could potentially be in the CONCACAF Champions League next season, which would be awesome if we were able to accomplish that feat in only our first year as head coach. Something else I forgot to mention to you guys over the course of the season was that our head coach, Lucas Bauer, was actually picked to coach the MLS All-Star team against Arsenal. And we were winning as I coached that game for the duration of the game. However, we were defeated in the last seconds of the game, losing to Arsenal 3-2. It was a pretty good game, believe it or not, but we were just getting dominated by Arsenal. I mean, we're playing with a bunch of guys that have no chemistry together, and really the team was just thrown together last second, it seemed like. That, and Arsenal had a lot more subs than we did. We only had 7 subs, and they had 12 total players on the bench. So it was a friendly. Well, that's what the MLS All-Star game is. It's a glorified friendly against a big European team. But it was just, I don't know, it seemed a little unfair, in my opinion. Oh, it's already halftime. Okay. So we go into halftime, nothing. Let's go aggressive. Far from pleased with what I saw from the team. And let's shout outs. Show some passion. Get creative. Get creative seems to have good feedback. There we go. So Juan Agudelo is not having a good game, but I want to keep him in because Brisbelko has been very on and off. So now I think I'm going to bring Tokle up into that center attacking mid role. And then I'm going to bring on Derek Jones to play a ball, or not box to box, ball winning midfielder and support. And what else? I think I'm going to bring on some veteran experience. Bring on Patrice Evra. And I think we're going to stick with that for now. I think we have to go attacking. Because we're playing away, we got to get an away goal here. Throwing from Gressel to Martinez. Blows the whistle. I mean, Evra basically warped through Martinez's body. Don't tell me that this is going to be a penalty. Okay, it's a free kick. Hopefully they don't get anything from this. Who's taking it? Alright, so no highlight anyway. No big deal. Parkhurst with a free kick to Gressel. In the middle to Almiron. Back to Parkhurst. Sends it over the top. And nope. It's back. I can't even say that name. Almiron. Barco. Martinez. Barco scores from the edge of the box. And just when it looked like we could potentially be going to the MLS Cup, Atlanta United squash our hopes and dreams. So we got to go very attacking now if we want to come out of this game with at least an away goal. We need to demand more. I think it's time to bring on some fresh legs and striker. Pressing forward and attack. I think that's the move that we have to go with here. No, not another. I don't think we've had one highlight this game. And of course, Ilsinho gets hurt in the 85th minute. We just got to play without a winger now. Hold on. No, he can't. I don't think he can. Well, I know you don't play winger, but today, Bedoya can play winger. I thought he was a winger. at one point in his life. What the hell? Bedoya definitely played winger before. Alright, Tokle Sigger, so you're playing winger now. And it looks like the game's going to end. Maybe I spoke too soon? Hopefully. No. So it looks like we're going to end the away leg against Atlanta, losing 1-0. Hopefully we can turn it around in the second leg. See, that's my thing with Juan Agudelo. A 6.2 rating in a big playoff game like that, that's just a no-go. Far from pleased with what I saw. Alright, so now I'm going to skip ahead to the second leg of the playoff. I'll see you guys. Hey guys, welcome back for the second leg against Atlanta United, and we are not out of it yet. We're going to be going into this game with an attacking mindset. And now for the lineup, we're going to have the same back line. Alejandro Bedoya in that box-to-box role. Derek Jones, we're going to put him in a ball-winning midfielder role and support. And we're going to have Borg Dochka on the right wing, Tokle Sigurdsson in center attacking mid. David Akam is the inside forward on the left, and Juan Agudelo hoping that he has a better game than the first leg. Now, the reason why I got Dochka on the right wing is because Elsinho just picked up a 4-month injury, 2 to 4 months, and also Elsinho had in his transfer request shortly after getting injured. So it's also possible Elsinho can leave at the end of the season, but so that's the bad news. The good news is that it clears up another international slot for us. So let's get into this next game. So, just being rested. So, this is home. So, this is definitely the most important Philadelphia Union game in history, without a doubt. Second leg, if we win on aggregate, we go to the MLS Cup. So it's without a doubt the most important game in Philadelphia Union's history. We're doing all right. Winning the possession game slightly. Get creative. Winning shots on target and shots. Okay. Inspired by feedback. It looks like we're going to go into halftime with... Nope. Okay. Nagby gets it. Out to Barco. Please don't be a goal right before the half. That would just be devastating. Martinez. It's blocked to Villalaba, and Blake gets a save. Barco on the corner. And Blake saves it again. Demand more. Is that an own goal? What? Franco Escobar gets an own goal for us. We'll take it right before the half. That's got to be crushing to the Atlanta bench right now. We'll take it. I mean, shit. All right. And we are tied on aggregate at halftime at home. And yeah, let's go with the revenge thing. That seems to work. So let's see what the ratings are after the half. Defense is looking fine. Matt Real's looking a little down. Bedoya, we got to keep Bedoya in. He's our team captain. Tokle not having the best of games. I might put in Fabian Herbers at some point. Juan Agudelo, is he just having another shit game? I don't even know what that is. No. I might just have 2 inside forwards and hope for the best. Dochkow's been able to get some goals this season, so let's hope. Alright, throw in for Matt Real to Tokle. Real crosses it. Intercepted by Almiron. Alright, Elliott, get there. Dochkow. Bedoya. Akam. And Tokle's taking it back outside. Into Jones. Crosses it over the top to Real. Juan Agudelo comes back into form, and we're up 2-1 on aggregate over Atlanta United in the conference final. It's looking more and more likely that it's just meant to be at this point. The own goal, Juan Agudelo coming into form. And I would look really stupid if who took that? If Barco made that free kick. All right, let's concentrate. I just want to sit on the win at this point. We got to go from attacking to, let's go to cautious. Jones. Back to Blake. Up to Elliott. Launches it over the middle. Akam gets it back. Agudelo. And that's 3-1. Philadelphia Union. Most important game in their history. And they are making something of it. Overwhelmed by the feedback. Alright, let's make... I really don't want to touch the team, but we got to make some substitutions. The back line's looking good. There's no reason to make a sub. I think I'm going to I'm going to put Dochka on the center, bring on Fabian Herbers. On that left side, I'm going to switch him to a winger in support. Just so we can keep some of our players from getting too tired. Juan Agudelo, 2 goals in the conference final. Bedoya on another yellow. I don't think that will get him suspended for the final. Rosenberry. And this looks like it's an end-of-game highlight. Out to Matt Real, into Akam. Back to Real. Over to Agudelo. And the Philadelphia Union will be going to the MLS Cup. This is probably one of the only instances I will be saying that. I highly doubt I'm going to be hearing that in real life. But anyway, we are moving on to the MLS Cup final. And Juan Agudelo goes from the worst game of his career to having a brace in the most important game in Philadelphia Union history. Well, I can't say that anymore because the MLS Cup, the upcoming game, it's really something for the supporters. Yeah. Okay. Agudelo on fire. Let's hope he goes into the final with that form. And so we're either playing Sporting KC and we're playing the LA Galaxy in the MLS Cup final. The drama continues. Now, we did play, I think we beat them earlier in the season. We beat them 2-1 at home. Now, the Galaxy, where did they finish? They finished second in the Western Conference, so who gets the home game? That's my question. The Philadelphia Union have a home game at Talon Energy Stadium for the MLS Cup. Interesting. Oh, that makes sense because we finished higher in the table. That does make a lot of sense, actually. All right, and there you have it, guys. My first triple header on the channel. And really excited to try to win this MLS Cup in my first season with the Philadelphia Union. And I'll see you guys in the next video.